When was the last time you played Minecraft? Seeing this Minecraft Creeper Crunch cereal in the supermarket definitely hit me with nostalgia. It definitely got me in the Minecraft mood. I'm curious to see all of the new features and all of the new mods and shaders since the last time I've played, and I would love to try out all of the new features from the Caves and Cliffs update. But last time I tried to get back in the game, I had to dig up my Minecraft account, which had to be converted from a Mojang account. Mojang? And I think now it's been converted to a Microsoft account, and I couldn't even remember if I had the Java or the Windows version. Then I had to reset up and update all my mods. Forget that. I'm gonna do my Minecraft building in the kitchen. Let's make some Minecraft cereal blocks. The box for the Minecraft Creeper Crunch cereal is pretty cool. It's the face of a creeper, a perfect cosplay accessory. The cereal itself is cinnamon flavored and accompanied by some green marshmallow cubes, so it's like a creeper exploded and they collected the bits and put it in the cereal. Taste-wise, it's not my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of the texture of oat-based breakfast cereal like Cheerios since they feel tougher and less crispy. I'm also not a big fan of breakfast cereal marshmallows because they have such a weird powdery texture. It pretty much tastes like cinnamon flavored Lucky Charms, so a regular bowl of this with milk just doesn't do it for me. But then I thought maybe this is salvageable if I turn it into cereal bars. After all, regular Rice Krispies with milk to me is nothing special, but Rice Krispie Squares, magic. I've never made cereal bars before, but reading up on them, they sound pretty simple. You just need 3 main ingredients: butter, marshmallows, and cereal. The recipes out there are going to have different ratios of each, but for the most part the process is identical. For the one I'm going to make, I'm going to go with 4 tablespoons or half a stick of butter. Some recipes suggest less to make it have less fat, or completely dairy free by substituting it with coconut oil. Some recipes suggest more butter for that soft, luxurious texture. Melt the butter on low heat, and when it's melted, add in 4 cups of marshmallows. Mix that all up and turn off the heat when the marshmallows are almost completely melted. In the spirit of this Creeper Crunch cereal, I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit of green food coloring, and when that's mixed, add in approximately 6 cups of your cereal of choice, in this case, the Creeper Crunch. Mix it all together, and when mixed, put all of it in a greased or parchment paper lined container and flatten it all up. Pop it in the fridge for 20 minutes so it cools down and hardens, then cut them up into squares. Now that I'm in a cereal block making mood, I might as well make some more Minecraft blocks. Starting with a sand block, you already know what it is. This is your standard Rice Krispie Squares since Rice Krispie Squares already look like sand blocks anyway. Process is going to be the same: butter, marshmallows, but this time Rice Krispies. Mix it all up, plop it on the tray, flatten it out, but be careful not to compress it too much, because if you do, your Rice Krispie Squares are going to be pretty hard, and that's no good. Cut it up into squares and you got your sand blocks. Next, we're going to do another one of the most common blocks in Minecraft, and probably the first one that you've mined, the dirt block. I could use a chocolate version of the Rice Krispie block, but I want to change it up a bit. I saw these chocolate frosted flakes and I think it would be a good fit. Butter, marshmallows, but this time when the marshmallows are almost melted, add in half a cup of chocolate chips. Mix it up until the chocolate is melted and the marshmallows are fully chocolatey. Add in the chocolate frosted flakes and mix it up. Press it down and chill for 20 minutes. When cutting, these blocks are going to be a bit harder to cut because the frosted flakes are a lot more brittle and less compact compared to the Rice Krispies. I probably would have had straighter looking blocks if I used Rice Krispies, but I really wanted to know how this would taste. Some dirt blocks have grass on top, so let's add that. I'm going to melt 3 ounces of white chocolate by microwaving them in 30-second intervals until it's melted. Add some green food coloring to make it grassy, and then dip one side of the dirt block. Because the edges are so jaggedy, you might have to spread some green chocolate on top to even it all out. Not the cleanest looking block, but it does look pretty tasty. Can't wait to try it out. And lastly, one of the most exciting things about Minecraft for me is seeing diamond ore veins when digging underground. Good times. For a rare block like this, we're gonna have to do some extra work. I'm gonna be using Lucky Charms because the moon marshmallows have the same color and similar shape as those diamonds. so I'm gonna remove all the other marshmallows so we're only left with the blue ones. I'm gonna leave the rainbows and unicorns because they have the same blue in them. Same process, butter, marshmallows, but this time I'm adding half a cup of white chocolate with a bit of black food coloring to turn the marshmallows a gray stone-like color like the ore block. Mix in the cereal and marshmallows and mix everything well, flatten it on a tray and chill for 20 minutes, cut it up into cubes, and there's your diamond ore block. Finally, let's try it out. First, let's try the Creeper Crunch block. I like the color of it, but how does it taste? Honestly, it's not much of an improvement. I don't think these types of cereal work well because of how hard they are, and the cinnamon flavor doesn't really stand out. I would actually just prefer to eat this in a bowl with milk, but overall this cereal just isn't very good. Let's try the rest of the blocks. Alright, let's start mining. First, the sand block. This is just a regular Rice Krispie square block, and it's always going to be good. It's got that classic chewy marshmallow taste that's always satisfying. Next time I want to try it with even more butter just to see how that would taste like. This is full of sugar and carbs anyway, so if I'm going to be eating it, I'm sure a little bit of extra butter won't kill me. Now for the dirt block. Again, my slicing game is kind of slop city on this one, but for first try I'm not going to sweat it. Starting with the one with no grass, I really love the flavor. Super rich and chocolatey, and the flavor is perfect with the crispiness of the frosted flakes. Now let's try the grassy one. Even better. I honestly thought this was going to be bad because it's just sweet on sweet, but surprisingly the white chocolate layer on top gives it an added creaminess that's a perfect balance to the crunchiness, and it gives it a much better feel. I actually think I like these chocolate ones more than the classic. Lastly, the diamond ore blocks. I think these look so cool. The diamonds really stand out from the gray stone, and it really reminds me of those blocks from the game. Let's taste it. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be bad. I had a feeling it would be similar to the Creeper Crunch one, and it was. It's just tougher and not really crispy. Didn't have an interesting texture and was just like eating sweet cardboard. If I was to make the diamond ore blocks again, I would probably just pick out the Blue Moon marshmallows from Lucky Charms and then mix those with Rice Krispies instead. So if I had to rank these, I would go with the dirt block with the grass as the best, dirt block with no grass in second, sand block in close third, diamond block in fourth, and Creeper Crunch in last place. Making these Minecraft cereal blocks is pretty fun, and if there are any other blocks you want to see me do, just let me know. Thanks for watching, happy gaming, happy eating.